So a lot to talk about coming out of Iowa. What's everybody's take on where we are? Does everybody else need to just time to pack? Nikki Haley says Iowa spoke. Start to a two-person race. I mean, the last time I checked, she came in third.
Yeah,
I like that. She does math with Kamala.
Right. Yeah,
as you'll see tonight in tonight's LOL of the day.
Oh, here we go.
I was stupefied by that comment, but then I was like, well, she's not the sharpest knife in the shed, I guess. To collaborate on two different sayings that don't really mean anything. Some of the things that she's come out with is dumbfounded. Like, it's a two-person race. Yeah, two, and it ain't you.
It's an A-B conversation. See your way out of it.
It's like, okay, Trump is Ricky Bobby. You weren't first. That means you're last. Yeah. So that's the whole thing. She's struggling. I think she's struggling with the reality, knowing that, she's got all these big donors packing up behind her, and she's got all this money she's got to answer for, and she's trying to spin this as no. In my world, third place is first place.
Or at least second.
Really?
She says it's a two-person race.
It's a two-person race, and I ain't in it.
I mean, I that's, by the way, I don't even think that's true. It's not a two. There's no. You got to at least be real about these things. If you're the DeSantis camp or you're the Haley camp, there's no math. There's no math. Even if you want to make the argument, the turnout last night in Iowa was just a fraction, just a minute fraction of the, I think, 31st most populous state in the country. So what really are we talking about last night? I don't even know that really works as an argument this morning.
Right.
He won by, now listen, I understand he's the former president. We've never had a situation when the former president has done it. A former president has run in a caucus like this, I think. He won by 30 points. He's most likely going to win New Hampshire by similar. Now, maybe Haley does, as a last-ditch effort, does a little better in New Hampshire. I mean, we'll see. But what is the math that any of these camps wake up this morning and do and figure? I mean, maybe they're going to hang anyways to maybe South Carolina. I mean, you figure if DeSantis is going to pack it in, he's got to do it before he gets completely embarrassed and they go to Florida, right?
Right. Well,
loses there.
I think he went down to South Carolina, right? He's bypassing New Hampshire. I guess he sees he's not running very strong there, hasn't put a lot of time, so he went down to South Carolina to kind of shore up second place. What does that tell you about the former South Carolina governor, who's not even in the discussion of winning her own state? That she's spending most of her time and resources in New Hampshire, of all places. So.
Yeah, and I don't know what math either camp does this morning and says,
it's that new math thing.
It's worth, maybe they got to spend the money. I mean, I don't know. But to me, I mean, even if you went to and everybody knows I went into this, I was all for a strong primary. I've always been for a strong primary. Everybody knows I like both Trump and DeSantis. There's no secret. I thought DeSantis would do much better last night. So you have to look at these things and say the math says, and the people speak. You can say it's a small crowd or it was only a fraction of whatever, but I mean, most of this game is perception, and the perception has been that he's owned this nomination by a wide mile leading into this, and
30.
Last night didn't disappoint.